What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I am Fro, and in the last episode, we finished off everything in this dungeon except for the boss. We got the third key shard from the last Goron Elder, and we got one of the Miiverse stamps located in this dungeon. However, the other one is unobtainable at the moment because we do not have the equipment to do so, so we'll have to come back for it later. And we ended the episode right in front of the boss door, and now the boss door is actually unlocked because I actually went into the boss. This is a second time trying to record this episode, and I had a failed recording. My commentary was really bad, and then I was failing miserably on the boss. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just kill myself, get a game over, and start over. But you can slice up the pots to get any hearts or anything if you need some, but when you're ready, you can just go into the boss door. Like I said, it's already unlocked. For me, it normally wouldn't be, but for me it is because I already went into the boss room. Anyway, as we can see, we're in this dark room right here, and we can see here is Darvis. He's a lot bigger than any of the Gorons that we've seen so far, and he is the patriarch. He is the main guy in charge, so obviously we expect him to be more fierce and more powerful than the others. But as we can see, he looks nothing like a Goron right now because he's actually been transformed into the creature he is by the fused shadow. So we can see this jewel on his forehead actually starts to glow, and he looks nothing like a Goron, as you can see. And he's actually gonna rip off these chains. He's gonna be engulfed in flames. Gorons don't normally do that, and he's gonna actually rip off these chains that are chaining him to the ceiling and to the ground in order to actually fight us. This is the Twilight Igniter virus. Alright, so what we need to do, as you can see, he's got the jewel on his forehead. And so what you need to do is actually use your bow and arrow and actually shoot the jewel, and that'll actually stun him momentarily. And then you can actually grab these chains that are on his feet, and when he tries to run away, you need to actually equip your iron boots, but I need to actually get to an area where I can actually pull him down, and he's actually not stunned anymore. So I still pull him down. Nope, I'm gonna have to shoot him again. Alright, so let's it again. And then we're gonna go over here, let's try this again, grab the chains as he tries to move around, magnetize the ground, and as you see, we're going to actually pull him down to where he falls, and he actually broke on one of the pillars right there. So now's our chance to actually go over and attack him, attack the jewel on his forehead, just slice at him, and that's how you do damage to him. So that's this boss battle in a nutshell. You're just shooting him in the forehead, then bringing him, making him fall to the ground by pulling on the chains, and then you slice at his forehead. That's this boss battle. Alright, so let's do this again. Let's grab with the chain. Put the iron boots so that he can't just pull us around. There. Gonna pull him down again. And then he falls. That's this boss battle. It's a really easy boss battle. And I just kept failing on the boss before. I don't know what was going on. But for some reason I just could not do well on this boss at all. I'm like, you know what, let me just start over. But we're doing a lot better on this boss this time around, and my commentary is a lot better because I actually understand what I'm doing this time around. Let's grab this again. Iron boots. And he should fall down now. Yep, okay. Here we go. He actually broke another pillar right there. I'm not sure if those pillars actually give you anything. We're actually going to finish them off right here. We can do the ending blow. I'm not sure if those pillars will actually drop any hearts or anything, but the ones that he broke didn't actually drop anything. But whatever, that is the end of this boss battle. He is done. Super easy. This game is not known to have difficult boss battles. Even the final boss is actually pretty easy when you know what you're doing. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of the boss battle. We're actually going to get the heart container right there. And that is going to be the end of this dungeon, actually. So, yeah, as you can see, the fused shadow is going to form from defeating Darvis, or the virus, because that's what he was when he was transformed by the Fused Shadow. And this is what Midna was looking for. So yeah, she's going to take it. Well done. Now we have 2 Fused Shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far. So as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That is the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. Oh wow, Midna, you jerk. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess, a carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? Well, she is the princess. I mean, who else is gonna rule the freaking world, or the kingdom anyway? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I wouldn't wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the Fused Shadows, it'll all be fine. Or I'll be fine, anyway. That's what she said. Well, just one more left, shall we? So yes, we'll leave in just a second. As you can see, Darvis is actually changing back into a normal Goron. He's still a lot bigger than the regular Gorons, but he does look more like a Goron than he did before. So with that, we got another heart container that's going to add another heart to our life. And we can actually talk to him. And he actually gets up. But he has like no memory of what's going on. And he doesn't even know what's going on. And he said his head hurts because we just sliced his head a bunch of times. But anyway, let's talk to Midna right here. And we are completely done here. There's nothing left for us to do. So we're going to leave. And we're actually going to be transported back to Kakariko Village, where our next objective is actually to go to the Lanayru province and free that province of Twilight. We're not going to save here, because just in case if something goes wrong with the recording, I can redo it. But we're going to be back in Kakariko Village, where there's actually going to be a lot of side quests and optional things for us to do at this point, because we have the Hero's Bow. So, Heroic Bryant. North of here, across the plain, past the Great Stone Bridge and the lands guarded by the spirit Lanayru, you shall find one who you seek. So the Lanayru province is actually where Zelda is. That's where the Hyrule Castle is. Bryant. So we're gonna have a little cutscene here. We can see that Colin is now awake. He's still a little weak though. Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Yeah, we will. However, we've got some side quests to do before. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. No! I mean, we don't even see her here, so she obviously has to be somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on, Bryant. See, I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Orden, Bryant? When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, Bryant. I don't think you'll ever be as awesome as me, but, no, I guess. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddess who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. And so Tallow looks a little hesitant to actually bow down. And then we have Mallow just standing over behind everybody. He's actually going to have a new item for us in the shop. However, we're not actually going to do that just yet. We have a few minutes left before we actually reach 15 minutes. So, like I mentioned before, there are some things that we can get. Notably, quite a few pieces of heart, actually. And we can actually go and get the bombs now, because Barnes is actually able to get the supplies he needs for the bombs, because the Gorons are now friendly. And as you can see, the Gorons are all around Kakariko Village now. And so they can actually help us get up to the higher portions of Kakariko Village because they're not jerks anymore. But first, we're going to go and get the bombs from Barnes. Now, you're going to need 120 rupees in order to purchase these bombs. So if you don't have any, you can go around and get some. However, I have that amount, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the bombs. So all he has is one type of bomb. So he's, as you say, oh, you ain't got a bomb bag for carrying bombs. But he's offering a special order of 100, a bomb bag that comes with bombs for 120 rupees. So yeah, of course we're gonna take that, even if it's if he says, oh, it's not that necessarily a good deal. He says it's a premium deal. However, we need the bombs anyway, so we're just gonna buy them regardless of what price they are. But what he did actually mention is that you can actually combine bombs and arrows together, and you can use bomb arrows to shoot things that you wouldn't normally be able to reach with the bombs. So, with the bomb arrows anyway. So that is a really cool addition that they added to this game that they never added to any other Zelda game. They never added it to Skyward Sword or Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass or any other Zelda game that came out after Twilight Princess. I don't know why they didn't, because I think it's a really cool idea. But, you know what, hey, maybe they just didn't feel like actually adding it to the games. But anyway, as you can see, I combined the bomb arrows right here. And what we can do right here is actually shoot these rocks up here. And there's a piece of heart up there, as you can see. And now, obviously, we can't reach it, so we can use the Gale Boomerang to actually lock onto it. And the Gale Boomerang will bring the piece of heart to us. This is the 9th piece of heart in the game. And there's only one left in order for us to actually get a full heart container again. So actually, I'm gonna turn off that combo right there, and I'm actually gonna go all the way up to the top of that water where Tallow is actually. And so he's actually gonna have some kind of cool challenge for us. So we can talk to this Goron right here, and he's gonna allow us to actually go on top of the bomb shop, like I was mentioning before. So we can get to the higher elevations of Kakariko Village much easier and faster now that the Gorons aren't being jerks, and they allowed us to actually make it up to different locations actually. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I believe there's actually some rupees in this building right here. We have another Goron right here. We'll talk to him in just a second, but we're going to go into this building right here. I'm pretty sure there's actually a chest that has a purple rupee in here. So that's actually what we're going to do real quick. I just got some pots right there. We'll climb up this ladder, actually. And the chest up here. Oh, yeah, it's right here. So this is what we're going to do. Gonna open up this chest right here, and yeah, like I said, it's 50 rupees. So that's another place where you can get rupees if you didn't quite have enough to get the bomb bag. We're gonna get a lot of rupees because I'm doing a lot of optional stuff before we actually head over to the Lanayru province. So yeah, we can climb up this ladder right here. You can talk to the Goron down there if you like to just launch all the way up here. However, we were getting those rupees right there. So we can just climb up the ladder. I'm gonna talk to Tallow right here. Brian, check me out. I'm up here keeping watch for the whole town. Yeah, any more monsters try to attack, I'm gonna be ready. I'll shout out and warn everybody. Ah, gee, but if I had a bow, then I could just sit up here and shoot all those nasty monsters. Oh, hey, I know, Brian. You can show me how to use one. Come on, please, just show me how you shoot a bow, okay? Alright, we'll do that. And the reason why we're gonna do that is because we'll actually get a piece of heart from this. But it's sort of like the one in Orden when we had the target practice with the slingshot. This is a similar kind of thing. Oh, you came. But can you really use a bow? I've never seen you so much as hold a bow back in Orden. Oh, I'll show you how we can use the bow. Whatever. First off, shoot through that. Alright, so we're going to aim at the target and just shoot it. Pretty easy. I guess that one was a bit on the easy side. Fine, how about that? Alright, we can shoot that one too. Alright, let's just aim and shoot it right through the bullseye. Hey! Up here! Try to hit this pole. So now this part is really difficult. You have to look where the pole is and just aim and hope that you can actually hit it, and I missed miserably right there, as you can see. There we go, we got it. Whoa, you hit it! You hit it! Thanks, Brian. Oh, I guess you have a little bit of skill when you concentrate. Looks like you've left some battles behind you. Impressive. Take this. Alright, so with that, yes, we collected 5 pieces, and that is going to fill up our heart, our pieces of heart and give us another heart. But we still have yet more heart pieces to collect in not only Kakariko Village, or we still have some other things to collect. We have one notable item that's at Malobart. However, there's nothing more that I'm going to do for this episode because we are at 15 minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. And turn on mobile notifications, that way you won't ever miss a video. And if you have any friends or family members that like Let's Plays, they like Zelda, bring them on over, tell them to watch these videos, have them subscribe as well, because the more people we have watching these videos, the better. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I'm Fro Show, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and I'll see you later.